I'm going to put the gearbox back together now. On the engine, I've had to take the oil pump back out, I've had to take the sump back out, I've had to take the drive for the oil pump out, and I've had to take the distributor pinion out because I couldn't get this whole bolt to go down this hole here. Waste of time doing all that. However, I'm onto the gearbox. Now I have a problem in that I have play on the gearbox back and forth like that at the clutch end. So the suggestion by Rupert Ratio or Dave Smith is that you replace this thrust washer, and he and Lisa have kindly sent me this thrust washer here. So I am going to replace that thrust washer and see if that gets rid of some of my play. I assembled the gearbox twice, just having the main shaft in it and bolting the casings together to check this end float. The original 0.098 thrust, the new 0.103 thrust. I find it easiest to assemble the gear cluster first and get it in. I then fit the selector forks, putting the main shaft, so that's the lower one for me here, and then the lay shaft, the upper one. I line up all the holes and push the selector spindle through. I fit the cam plate. It's a wee bit tricky getting the heels of the selector forks into it, pushing against the spring at the bottom. Then I fit the gear change quadrant.
This is fitting the inner timing cover. And once it's all fitted, before putting the blue hylimer on, check that the gears are all selecting. It took me 3 attempts to get this right. Before putting the engine back in the frame, I fitted the gear change cam plate cover, and I also fitted the drive sprocket.